Children, let us go through this question. A shopkeeper has enough money to buy 40 books, each costing rupees 125. Cost of one book is rupees 125 and he has money by which he can buy 40 books. That means 125 into 40, whatever the result you are getting, that much amount shopkeeper is having. Suppose how many books he can buy if he gets a discount of his 25 on each book. That means suppose he is getting discount of rupees 25, how many books can he buy? It's very simple and you can easily understand that if you are getting discount of 25 on each book, he is going to get one book at the cost of rupees 100 only. And at that particular point, the logic will be that he will surely get more than 40 books. That means if the cost of the book is decreasing, then number of books he is going to buy will be increasing. So this is the case of inverse variation. Let us say X as the amount spent on each book. And Y as number of books. Now see, let us make the table first. What is given? X is the amount spent on each book. On each book, if he is spending 125 rupees, he can buy 40 books. So now he is getting a discount of 25 rupees. Discount of 25. Rupees 25 on each book. On each book. What does this imply? This implies that each book will be rupees 125 minus rupees 25 will be of rupees 100. Now, if he is going to spend 100 rupee on one book, how many books will he buy? This is the question. Now look, this is the case of inverse variation we have already discussed. So, here x and y is constant. That means 125 into 40 will be equal to 100 into unknown number. 125 into 40 will be equal to 100 into, you don't know the unknown number here now. This implies your unknown number will be equal to 125 into 40 by 100. Now cancel. 5 2s are 5. 25s are 9, 2 1s are 2 2s are. That is equal to 50. Now tell me what is your 50? Your 50 is your y and y is number of books. So your final answer will be he can buy 50 books if he gets a discount of rupees 25 on each book. I think you got it, children. Yes, come on children, let us see one more question. 6 pumps working together empty a tank in 28 minutes. There is a big tank and the water is drawn out. And doing this, 6 pumps are working and it is taking 28 minutes to complete that particular task. Now, how long will it take to empty the tank if 4 such pumps are working together? Now, 6 pumps are working, time taken was 28 minutes. Suppose if you reduce the number of pumps, if you make them 4, what about the time? Naturally, the time will increase because less amount of water will be drawn out. So this is the case of inverse variation. So what shall we do? Let the number of pumps be taken as x. and time in minutes be taken as y. Now let us quickly draw the table. What shall we put for x and what shall we put for y? For x we are taking number of pumps. So 6 pumps are emptying in 28 minutes. So 6 pumps are emptying in 28 minutes. So how much time, how long will it take to empty the tank if 4 pumps are working? So if 4 pumps are working, what will be the time? You know that this is the case of inverse variation. So your x into y is constant. So what you can write here, 6 into 28 will be equal to 4 into your unknown time. So your unknown number will be equal to 6 into 28 divided by 4. You know that 4 ones are 4 and 4 sevens are 28. 6 sevens are 42. And this will come in minutes because your y is in minutes. So what is your final answer? Our final answer will be, it will take 42 minutes for 4 pumps to empty the tank.